Hey guys, welcome back to the wheat field. This is your girl Lottie coming back with another intuitive message here on Tares and Wheat Tarot. Yes, where we are a channeled messenger and we bring in messages from the spirit using pretty much anything that the spirit wants to speak through. So guys, I definitely have my glasses on, my eyes are tired, I got these little two ring things up in here, so please bear with me. I'm sure, I don't know if that's distracting or not. If it keeps distracting me, I probably will take them off, you know what I mean, but my eyes is tired. We had some allergies and all kinds of stuff today, and yeah. So, maybe, I don't know, sitting back, that's kind of a little bit better. Maybe if we do that, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I hope y'all can hear me fairly good while we get this together. We are called to speak from this here text again. I hope you guys don't get thrown off again by the title of the book, okay? This right here is just relative for healing and trauma and grief itself. You know, so the author of this book really dug into trauma and generational long-lasting trauma, grief, right? Particular to us as Black Americans who've been in this country generationally since, you know, the slave trade. I mean, basically. But the healing and the way forward that this Dr. Joy DeGruy speaks to is about healing from deep trauma itself. So if you are a person who has experienced deep grief and is calling out, reaching out, and seeking for healing, I believe that the Spirit is coming and asking me to read from this text, because one, is one of the pieces that we have readily available to us to be able to draw from and pull this message. So again, we use all kinds of texts, whether it's this one, whether it's Spiritual Laws of Success, whether it's Essential Scrum, because we can look at systems and processes, books that tell us that you are already great, motivational speech, and also spiritual texts like various different spiritual texts we will pull from. We use cards as well, so we kind of use everything. We look at systems of nature, we look at biology, science. How does the source, the intelligence, speak to us across all planes? And can we reconcile that in everything? Like, can I see, again, the seasons in this change and recognize that intelligence and how I go through and evolve and mature as an individual person? Yeah, so sit on down for a spill. We usually start off a little thick, kind of like that old school Crisco, but by the time we get a little heat going on there, we be dropping some nuggets. We can get to cooking and get to frying. So let's jump on into this text. Spirit says we are going to be looking at chapter 6. Again, this is referencing healing, my beloveds. So healing is what Spirit really wants to call us to, especially in this day and age when so many people are hurting and suffering with grief, and we all experience loss and hurt, and we all grieve, but it is the suffering, right? We would just want to reach out to those who may be suffering with this grief. And so Spirit says it's a poem, the hidden words of Baha'u'llah. I don't know if I said that right. I feel like I got it out right. Spirit helped me do it, so we're going to stop there first time. O Son of Spirit, I created thee rich. Why dost thou bring thyself down to poverty? I created you rich. Why do you bring yourself down to poverty? Noble I made thee. Where dost thou abase thyself? Out of the essence of knowledge I gave thee being. Why seek thou enlightenment from anyone beside me? Spirit is bringing me right back up to this one line, so we have to read it again. Where, Spirit? Out of the essence of knowledge I gave thee being. Why seekest thou enlightenment from anyone besides me? Out of the clay of love I molded thee. How dost thou busy thyself with another? Turn thy sight unto thyself, that thou may find me standing within thee, mighty, powerful, and self-subsisting. Whew, that is a whole word. And I feel like that is the infinite intelligence speaking. Yes, Spirit says that's the infinite intelligence that is calling out to us, saying, out of the clay of love I molded thee. How dost thou busy thyself with another? Right? Out of the essence of knowledge, that principal thing, wisdom. Right? So when we say we use the multiple texts, we can go back to looking again at our favorite two, right? Well, book, chapter, right? Chapter in Proverbs, chapter 8, right? Wisdom is speaking that principal thing. And then we jump back over into Genesis chapter 1 and 26, where it says, let us make man in our image. And the hour is the whole, the all. Yes. So you are made out of the infinite intelligence of the whole, of the all. And where it says, out of the essence of knowledge I gave thee beingness, why seekest thou enlightenment from anyone besides me? I shade that thing. Out of the clay of love I molded thee. How dost thou busy thyself with another? Another than the infinite intelligence, the source, the all that made thee, that formed thee out of the clay of love, pray tell? Yes, turn thy sight unto thyself, that thou mayest find me standing within thee, mighty, powerful, and self-subsisting. Woo! Go on and not shade that thing, Spirit. Spirit said, yes, turn into yourself. Look within, into your internal essence, and you will find that you are made from the infinite intelligence. That which called all things was with the source in the beginning. When source is said, let us. Yes. And that intelligence that syncopates all things, that concedes all things, that designs and calls all things, lives within you. It lives and breathes as you live and breathe. You are the walking kingdom. You are. You are the walking church, the living, breathing Son of God. Yeah, you are. You are the son of that principal thing of creation, a product of the infinite intelligence of the source itself, the logos. And within you is infinite potentiality. You are pure consciousness, my beloved, and for you to realize your highest good, healing must take place, peeling back the layers so that we can get down and purge, so you can feel and see your trueness, your essence, your realness. That real, oh yeah, that's that real right there. Come on in here, my wheat. Spirit says be healing. Okay, we gotta get that in there. Okay, get that in there. Be the healing. Be the healing. Yes, we don't have to wait for it to arrive. We get to be it. We get to choose to be the healing. Healing, growing sound, getting well, mending, coming back together, I feel like the whole coming back together. Yes. It is a verb to bring to an end or conclusion. Woo. As conflicts between people or groups. Come on, my wheat field. Come on. Shepherd said it's time to bring the sheep into the sheepfold. Come on, wheat field. Usually with the strong implication of restoring former amity, settle, reconcile. Come on, Spirit. Spirit says it's time to come in. Exclamation point on that thing. Spirit says it's time to come in, y'all. Spirit say, yeah, come on in. It's time to come on into the kingdom. I mean, you carrying it around with you every day anyway. I mean, why would you be walking around with a whole kingdom inside of you and you don't never go in there? I don't understand that. I'm just saying, my week. Because, see, I know that if I got a whole kingdom inside of me, like we talk about being kings and queens and princesses and all of that good stuff, and I'm just saying that if I believe to myself to be a whole princess, Ashe, because I'm not married, and I'm just saying, it's complicated, but whatever. Go with your girl. You know what I'm saying. I'm not married, so I'm a whole princess. I am a daughter of the Most High God. I am a son of the Most High God. I know. We know, right? Yes. So I got access to the kingdom. I walk around here all day long with it. Do I go in there? Yes, I do. I do. Y'all know what I'm saying. I go in there and check my stuff out, and I play with my stuff, and I sit in the spirit, yeah, and convene and say hello to my people. I be preparing rooms, go up in there and sweep some stuff out. Do your baseboards. I did that today. I had to go around here and sweep this whole place up and do the baseboards and get the cobwebs out of the corner and all that stuff. You know it's getting cold. Little stuff be coming in. You never know what's creeping around in these little areas. And plus, I might find some change while I'm down there. I don't turn down no bread, y'all, especially if it's my bread. I done picked it up and found some. Oh, I got a little box of something to put that in. Oh, yes. We ain't turning down none of them coins, no bread, no none of that. I want my full portion. Give it here. And I will go seek and look in that dark place for it. Oh, yes, because it has value. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we put value on that. Yes, we do. So, y'all, Spirit says it is time to come in. Everything that we are looking for healing, for comfort, and counsel, and strength, it lies in the kingdom. It is in you. It was built in. Like the essence of you is made from the infinite intelligence that gave you a spirit of counsel, a spirit of might. You know, it's down in them archives. We could, you know, but we be calling for those things that we can come in and activate. We have them, but are we activating them, my beloved? That's what Spirit said. So Spirit now wants to go ahead on. Do you want cards? No. Do you want this text? Yes. Okay. Which text? This one here? Okay, let's get it. Let's see what it is that you would like to go to. What is it? Is it here? What is it? Oh. Spirit says to tell them that they are whole and complete. Spirit says that you are whole and complete. And he was taking me, Spirit is taking me here. We was on the back side of it, right here, trying to get to it and feel. I could feel it right here. Whoo! And we sitting up here talking about that you are made from the infinite intelligence, right? You see where Spirit took us? The law of least effort, y'all. Nature's intelligence functions with effortless ease, with carefreeness, harmony, and love. And when we harness the forces of harmony, joy, and love, we create success and good fortune with effortless ease. Let's see. Where would you like to go? So we've been talking about working efficiently. One of the things, especially the goals and objectives of this space, is for us to recognize our tears, right? We can see those issues and problems that reflect back to us, the things that are hurting us, that are blocking us, that is blocking our heart space. Because again, the things that have come against us are not only tears, but how we have that blockage within us. Those layers are also tears upon us, and we have to come to a place where we can peel back those levels, right? Those layers, beloved. And by refocusing on our intention in a particular way, we can do this with an effortless ease. We will kind of come into alignment with how nature and everything unfolds, looking at that intelligence. So the grass doesn't try to grow. It just grows, right? It naturally uses the nutrients in its soil, in its environment. It uses the rain effectively. It uses the sunshine effectively, right? And it just grows, and it'll grow, it'll seed, those seeds will fall back down into the ground, it'll grow again, the older grass dies away. It's just a whole cycle, and it does it in a way that is natural and in harmony with everything. And so the effort that it extends is reserved. It is placed on its optimal growth and participation in the cycle, because growing and getting that seed to come out so that it can feed the cycles is the most important part. And all of the energy has to be placed in that space, removed from what is not on the environment, and what the environment is doing, what the rain is doing, what the sun is doing. It's not there. It's just making use in harmony of everything that is in its environment, okay? So we're going to have to start here. You can think of your physical body as a device for controlling energy, right? Felt like that what Spirit was trying to tell us. It can generate, store, and expend energy. If you know how to generate, store, and expend energy in an efficient way, then you can create any amount of wealth. Woo! Pray tell. Come on, Spirit. I think that probably hit somebody's ear. I can create wealth. What? Some bread? Yeah, we talking about making bread. We talking about making good bread. We ain't making no wonder bread where you sit back there and wonder about what kind of bread you can make. No, we taking whole wheat bread, okay? Because I need you to get your whole wheat portion. Come on, Spirit, and talk to your wheat field. Let's get some heat on this here thing. All right now. So then you can create any amount of wealth. Attention to the ego consumes the greatest amount of energy. Woo! Ego? Yes, when we start to be beholden to what we think things supposed to look like, or what we supposed to look like, whatever that case may be, whatever that thing is that's not calling you to your highest good, you can chalk that up as ego. And we just gonna leave it like that. If it's not calling you to your highest good, and you can't serve that thing out onto the wheat field for another wheat's highest good to sustain the cycle, then it's ego. You can chop that up, because that's not sustaining the ongoing forward progression of creation. Yeah, you're supposed to be putting that gift out in a way that it seeds creation going forward for generations. Yes, that is why the grass is putting forth its whole wheat effort into growing up so it can bear that seed that's going to come down and seed a whole nother generation. Yes, so as we put in that effort to grow this up here, right here, so I can bear that seed, so it can do what? Seed generations. We serve that thing back out. That's the giving and receiving. I'm receiving everything from my environment to grow this here thing up nice, big, and strong. And then when I get there, I got to serve that thing back out. And then that feeds other generations. We know how we do this, but what are we? Come on, Spirit says. Attention to the ego consumes the greatest amount of energy. When your internal reference point is the ego, when you seek power and control over other people, or seek approval from others. Come on, Spirit. Seek approval from others, you spend energy in a wasteful way. When that energy is freed up, it can be rechanneled. Rechanneled where? So you can be good bread. Come on now, pray tell, Spirit. When that energy is freed up, it can be rechanneled and used to create anything that you want, because you pure potentiality. All consciousness. Not just subconscious, forward conscious. Spirit said, get down with all that. Spirit says you pure conscious. All these labels and separations on your consciousness. Spirit said, bring that thing into wholeness, into unity, and recognize that you are all consciousness. Pure potentiality. Yes, you are. Now, whether you remember or recognize how much consciousness and how much you could dig into that consciousness you got. Because they say we only are aware of about 5 to 7, 10%. I don't know. But the rest of it is like so deep down in there that you got to tap in to get it. Yeah. It's in there. You could tap in and get that stuff out. All that generational knowledge, all that collective Intelligence, yes, the intelligence of the source. You can get that out there 90%. You got back down there that we don't even touch. That consciousness is active in you. Meditate. It'll reveal itself onto you. Get quiet. Quiet your mind. Rechannel your energy. Focus it inward, my wheat. Again, if you turn your sight onto self, would you say, Spirit, in that book? Yeah, you did. It was over here. Spirit said, turn thy sight into self, and you will find me. You will find me. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing it back. Standing there beside thee with all the might and power. What did you say? In self-subsistent. Oh, go on, Spirit, and bring it back. I'm telling y'all, Spirit be good. I'm saying. Anyway, Spirit says, when your internal reference point is your spirit, ooh, we just said that and we hadn't even read it yet. When your internal reference point is your spirit, when you are immune to criticism and unfearful of any challenge, get them shoulders square and go toe-to-toe with that thing. Come on now. Woo, come on, bring it back. You are immune to criticism and unfearful of any challenge, and you can harness the power of love and use energy creatively for the experience of affluence and evolution. Woo! Come on now. In The Art of Dreaming, Don Juan tells Carlos Castaneda, most of our energy goes into upholding our importance. Suchy muchy might be such. If we were capable of losing some of that importance, just let it go to the wayside. I mean, again, we talked about them blue whales to show you how big you really is. Let one pop up on you. And it'll show you how big, oh, come on, Spirit. If we were capable of losing some of that importance, two extraordinary things would happen to us. One, we would free our energy from maintaining the illusionary idea of our grandeur. What? Did we just talk about humility before we read that? Come on, Spirit, say it one more time for your wheat. Spirit says, one, if we would free our energy from trying to maintain the illusionary idea of our grandeur. Two, we would provide ourselves with enough energy to catch a glimpse of the actual grandeur of the universe. Woo! Say that one more time. One, we would free our energy from trying to maintain the illusion, the idea of our own grandeur. We could let that go. We could free that energy up. And then, two, we would provide ourselves with enough energy, reallocate, reappropriate, redistribute energy from them tears onto self, what? The weak. So you can do what? Have enough energy to catch a glimpse of the actual grandeur of the universe. Come on, Spirit, tell your wheat. When you take your attention off of them tears, what do? You free up not only the illusion that it's like really more than what it is. I mean, because at the end of the day, we stardust out here, star seeds, like seriously, like on whole, for real wheat bread. Yeah, we star seeds out here. In comparison to all things that the Creator has made, oh, we have the ability to be consciously aware of the grandeur. And when I reallocate my energy from trying to feel like I'm just this illusion and grandeur and suchy muchy and all of this stuff or whatever, I get a chance to experience the true grandeur, which is a glimpse of the universe, like everything, all of creation. And then to go further and understand that I am a whole piece of consciousness, a piece of pure potentiality that could birth an infinite array of what? Come on, whole wheat. You mean to tell me what you can't do? Come on, wheat. Spirit says, don't focus your eye on them tears. Use your energy to become the best bread you could be. Not only will you reach your highest self and experience the exaltation of your own soul. Yes, we talked about that, the goal of the ultimate goals. But you will be so edifying, my wheat, that you're going to just have it spill all over into your wheat field. It will seed generation and flow through generation after generation. Oh, yes. Because it's not only going to edify when we transition and go back to soil, because that older grass goes back to soil. And it seeds that nourishment and feeds it back even onto transition. it feeds it back. It leaves a legacy that is used by future generations of wheat. Nothing is ever lost, ever. The feeling of loss is a fallacy. It is a feeling. And yes, we have to get through it. We have to manage that emotion. And it is hard, my wheat, but the counsel is with you, is built in. And the comfort is in our connectivity. Coming back together, the reconcile. That's what Spirit said the healing was. It's in the coming back together. I think about all the sheep in the sheepfold. None of them feel alone because they in there with each other. They have comfort. Somebody hears them when they cry. And the shepherd knows when one is missing. And it will leave the herd to go find that one. Spirit says it's time to come in. Turn thy sight inward. Refocus your energy. Because you are called for good bread. Yeah, you are. Look at you with your whole wheat self. We don't do wonder bread. We ain't going to wonder about what kind of bread you going to be. Because you called for good bread. Yeah, you are. We don't do no shit you can't put no peanut butter on. Come on now. That's just ridiculous. That's why it's always sitting on the shelf. Yeah. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for coming by. If you like the vibe, subscribe. You know how I would go, hit the bell and all that stuff too. So the next time when we do one of these episodes, you'll be one of the first ones to know about it, okay? So I love y'all. I love y'all so much, just like I love me. And I love me because I am a piece of pure consciousness, a piece of pure potentiality. And I'm connected to y'all. You know, I'm in the sheepfold too. I'm living in the kingdom, walking. And we want y'all to come on in too. I mean, wait till you see what's in there. Go play with your stuff. Go get it, y'all. Love you. Ashe. Bye.